Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to another random match on WWE 2K17. Now this one has been suggested by Kid1 and it is AJ Styles versus Ricochet and it is going to be an Extreme Rules match. And here we go. In what is going to be a very cool match actually. I've gone for New Japan because essentially it was a time when both AJ Styles and Ricochet are both working for the same company. Of course, Ricochet was working further down the card, though. He was working in the... well, not further down the card as such. He was working in the Super Juniors division, which is still very, very highly rated in New Japan. So it's not exactly low down the card as such. But AJ Styles, of course, working main event and had some amazing matches with some of the top guys in New Japan, including Okada, Tanahashi, and even Nakamura, as well as his last Wrestle Kingdom match, if I remember correctly. And of course, Ricochet as well won the... Did he win the... I think he did win the Best of Super Juniors. Yeah, he won the Best of Super Juniors and the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Battle Los Angeles in the same year, and then also working at the main event picture of Lucha Underground. So Ricochet's career over the last sort of 3 or 4 years has really just exploded, and I think he's going to be WWE bound at some point next year, hopefully anyway, because he would just take the 205 and the Cruiserweight division to a brand new level. But also I don't think he should be stuck at that level either. I think he's someone who could quite easily main event WWE as well. It just all depends on what WWE want to do, really. I hope they think he's good enough to push up a bit higher. And of course, here comes Ricochet. This is a pretty damn good version of Ricochet, isn't it? And I'm trying to think of the best way to work him into our universe mode at some point. I think it's probably going to be... our NXT or 205 Live universe. I've been setting that up earlier today, so we should be able to get straight on that as soon as we finish our Raw and SmackDown universe mode. So yeah, like I said, we're going to do NXT and 205 Live as 2 separate brands, and they're going to share, obviously, the NXT TakeOver pay-per-view. So it's going to be pretty damn cool. I've managed to get a lot of new guys today actually downloaded that I couldn't find before. Players like so quite a few of the people that were involved in the Cruiserweight Classic tournament, like Fabian Eichner and Mustafa Ali and Ho Ho Lum, players I couldn't get hold of before, but we are underway. So like I said, this one is an Extreme Rules match, so no countouts, no disqualifications, and no rope breaks. So if AJ was to lock in the calf crusher, then Ricochet would have to break free, can't get to the ropes to break it. So as I also said as well, this one has been suggested by Kid1, so thank you very much for that one. If anyone else does have any suggestions for random matches, then please do let me know by dropping them in the comment section below, and I will get them added into our hat of matches, and hopefully if yours gets called out, or if yours gets pulled out, then you'll get called out. Oh, AJ went for Ricochet there with a baseball bat, and Ricochet running straight through AJ. I don't know if Ricochet was ever aligned with a faction in New Japan. I've got a feeling he may have been part of Chaos, but I don't know if that's right. I'm not sure if it was actually. I must admit, I watch New Japan here and there. I watch a lot more of New Japan now since we've got English commentary. Before the English commentary, although the rest of them was really top quality, I struggled to get through a whole show sometimes. But now we've got English commentary, I do enjoy it a lot more because I know more what's going on. Because sometimes when you haven't got the English commentary and you're just listening to the Japanese commentary, which is absolutely fine, but I struggle to understand what's going on sometimes. That like, you can't really tell the storyline of what's going on, can you? As this match now fighting on the outside, not a lot of space to go up through the crowd there. I wonder if some arenas don't allow you to go into the crowd, or whether they'll just part if you go over the ramp. I don't know. It looks a bit open. Maybe you can't go into the crowd in certain arenas. I'll have to try and figure that out. AJ Styles now with a gutbuster on the outside on Ricochet. Yeah, Ricochet, one of my favourite wrestlers. My 3 favourite wrestlers in the world are Ricochet, Tommy End, and Zack Sabre Jr. And Tommy End, of course, signed with WWE now. Yet to debut at NXT, but I'm sure he will do pretty soon. Ricochet and Zack Sabre Jr. both rumoured to be signing in 2017 as well. So if everything goes my way... Oh, cattle mutilation there by Ricochet on AJ Styles on the outside. Although it is Extreme Rules, there are no disqualifications, no countouts, no rope breaks, but still, pinfalls and submissions must take place within the confines of the ring. Neckbreaker there by AJ Styles on the outside. I'm a big fan of AJ Styles as well. I must admit, when he came towards the... I was a massive fan of AJ Styles a few years ago, and then when he came to the end of his time with TNA, I started to drop away a little bit from him because he just wasn't being used very well, and he became quite boring in his heel role. So now I think, though, they've got him... WWE have got him in a fantastic place. Pele kick on the outside by AJ on Ricochet is propped up there against the announce table. And now AJ Styles brings Ricochet back up, snap suplex on the outside. JBL completely ignoring the action, as he normally does. Uppercut by Ricochet, and wow, AJ reverses the clothesline there into a swinging neckbreaker. So although this is an Extreme Rules match, we've seen nobody go for a weapon as yet. Interesting little arena, this one, because there's no timekeepers area, so the bell is just laying there on the floor. There's no timekeepers area. There's nowhere for the championship belts to sit as well. It's a little bit odd, isn't it? Ricochet now stamped on the arm of AJ Styles, and I suppose it is a little bit odd that it's an Extreme Rules match, but neither of these two guys have gone for weapons, but they're both... Oh, brainbust on the outside by AJ Styles. Yeah, they're both very, very talented wrestlers, and they don't need weapons to really push them onto the next level. However, of course, if one of them should wish, a weapon would give them a major advantage. Ricochet now with the front. Chantry just pushing AJ away because he couldn't think of a grapple before the time expired. Well done, game. AJ sending Ricochet straight to the ring post. Now he has a chair straight across the stomach and chest of Ricochet. And like I said, that's going to give AJ a big advantage going forward. AJ now again sending Ricochet right into the ring post. I think AJ's turned this one around now, using the environment to his advantage. Oh, but Ricochet fighting back, sending AJ back into the ring. Can Ricochet turn this one back around? Now AJ rolls through, catches Ricochet with the clothesline. Now brings him up. Oh, Ricochet tripping AJ now. Oh, Ricochet going up top. Is he going to go for it? He is. 630 senton on AJ Styles into the pin. Massive victory here for Ricochet if he can pull it off. Oh, God, that was a verge of a free, that was. Verge of a free. Oh, can't believe that. And AJ Styles is now on top. AJ with a kendo stick as well. Now throwing the kendo stick to the ground. I don't know why he's done that. Is he going to brainbuster Ricochet onto the kendo stick? Okay, that's an interesting one. You would have thought that maybe put him onto a chair would be better. And now AJ on the outside. Is he potentially lining up the phenomenal forearm? He doesn't half miss that a lot. I have changed it. Oh, have I changed? I'm sure I have changed it. But now I'm starting to wonder whether I may have changed it after I reset my save file. Maybe I need to change it again. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, he does seem to miss that phenomenal forearm a lot more. I know there is a newer version that was released on one of the patches, so hopefully that will... I'll double check after this match and make sure I fit that, because I do have another AJ Styles match to come this week. AJ again, look for the phenomenal forearm, and he hits the back of the head of Ricochet. I don't know if that's what he wanted or not. Springboard elbow now to the back of Ricochet. Ricochet playing possum, tripping AJ Styles over. What has Ricochet got in his locker here? AJ slowly getting back up to his feet. Ricochet stalking him. Springboard dropkick. They're not doing very well with springboards in this match, are they? Ricochet with a snapmare. Dead center of the ring. There's the dropkick to the back. Now what can Ricochet do to try and finish off? Oh, he's gonna go for the pin. Ah, is AJ bleeding? AJ is bleeding. He's busted open. AJ taking Ricochet over with a judo-style arm drag there. Oh, and AJ rolling Ricochet through into the calf killer or the calf crusher, whatever they want to call it in the WWE. Is Ricochet going to be able to get out of this one? Even if he doesn't get out of this one, or if he does get out of this one, sorry, the damage done to the back of the leg is definitely going to affect Ricochet when he tries to do some more high-fly maneuvers. Oh, Ricochet. Straight though into the sunset flip bomb. Doesn't go for the pin though. Ricochet sending AJ Styles into the corner. Now Ricochet making his way up to the top. Oh, big missile dropkick to the seated AJ Styles. And now Ricochet looking to get the crowd behind him. Ricochet lining up. AJ Styles. Oh, lovely Northern Lights suplex into the suplex combination. What an amazing combination of moves that is by Ricochet. And it may well have just won him this match. 2. Oh my word, AJ's kicked out again. AJ has only gone and kicked out again. That's incredible. AJ Styles with a jawbreaker. Ricochet fights him back with an arm breaker though. Now into the pin once again. Ricochet desperate to try and finish AJ Styles off as quickly as possible. Great middle rope Phoenix splash by Ricochet, but AJ straight back up to his feet and eats a boot to the gut by Ricochet. But still, AJ with the elbow to the head. Oh, it's a 2 count. Both these guys showing incredible resolve here to still be in this match. AJ Styles now up on the top rope. Ricochet is getting back up to his feet. AJ Styles stays where he is, perched on the top, stalking Ricochet and catching the double axe handle to the back. And AJ once again rolling Ricochet through into the calf killer. Ricochet is right next to the ropes, but he can't obviously get a rope break in an Extreme Rules match. He's either going to have to break free here or tap out. What is it going to be? Ricochet can't last much longer in this. Oh, big elbow to the back of AJ Styles, and Ricochet still survives. I don't know how he's doing this. Ricochet now sending AJ Styles to the outside, and what has Ricochet got planned here? What has he got planned? Don't tell me the game's glitched out. Nope. I don't know what just happened there. Ricochet is looking a bit glitched out, and of course, I hate when things like that happen because it takes the specialness of what has been a very good match. As AJ Styles once again lining Ricochet up, and there's the phenomenal forearm to the back of the head once again. AJ rolls him over. Is that going to be the end? 2 and 3, and there we go. AJ Styles eventually does pick up the victory over Ricochet. It was a cracking match between the two, and it is AJ Styles who eventually comes out the victor. So, like I said, that one was suggested by Kid1, so thank you very, very much for that. If anyone else has any other suggestions for random matches, then please do let me know by dropping them down in the comment section below, and we will get them recorded for you. Of course, if you could help me out by hitting that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. Due to the new algorithm recently brought in by YouTube, videos with more likes and more comments are easier for other people to find, so it helps us grow the channel a little bit. And of course, if you are new around here and you've enjoyed what you've seen and you want to see some more, there will be a link to the playlist for the Random Match series in the description below, and of course you can also subscribe. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon for another Random Match.